Do you want to see middle-aged men acting like 14-year-olds? Yeah? Do you want to see, and this is a good one, do you want to see investors bullying their customers? I bet you do. Welcome to the Amico Wars.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no Super Chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them. Collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Now you might be new to the channel, so let me catch you up. Oh, look at that full head of hair. I am truly blessed. I really am. Well, first of all, we have a group of people out there that are obsessed with my sexuality for whatever reason. It's got to be the hair, right? It's got to be the hair.
Well, for those of you that are new to this, let me tell you what happened. I called this intellectual here out because he actually threatened violence on another individual he didn't agree with, right? And then he made some racially insensitive comments, and I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to get this video taken down. Now, he claims he didn't know what Tony's ethnicity was, even though Tony has stated it many times, and everybody in the community knows what it is. I'm sure he didn't think he was from Sweden or Norway or France, right? So he tried to backtrack that, but no. So he got upset that I called him out, right? And he also called out Tony on his looks, and then claimed to be, I don't know, sensitive to my comments about his looks, and I was just pointing out the hypocrisy of, him calling out other people on looks, because we can see how handsome he is here on the screen. So let me play you some of that, just to catch everybody up.
I even said to him, I wish I could meet your mom, so I could fucking scold her for giving birth to you fucking ugly ass.
And then this intellectual mind had the bright idea of hurling homophobic slurs at me. That was his comeback for getting buried, okay? So then I called his ignorant ass out for that, right? And told him that my sexuality is none of his fucking business. And he was still talking shit in the comments. You guys can go read my Twitter. So then his own comment section starts calling him out for his ignorant shit, right? And he's still talking shit, but at some point he realized, uh-oh, I fucked up, right? So this is what he did. Then he puts this ridiculous thing out there that I hate the trans community because he doesn't want to be a man. He wants to change, I guess, on the fly. I don't think that's not how it works, buddy. You can't change genders just because you're losing an argument and made yourself look like a fucking asshole. But let me say this. I don't do any of those things. The only one who identified as a man, yourself, was you. You did that when you threatened violence on another person. You're the one who identified as a man when you made racially insensitive comments. And you identified as a man when you hurled homophobic slurs against me. And again, my sexuality is my own business. It's not yours or the investors or your peanut gallery over there. So since that didn't get traction, he came up with a meme. He probably thought the kids are doing memes now. The memes are going to get him. And then he's accusing me of body shaming him, weight shaming him, when I was, just pointing out that he was, doing that to other people, calling them ugly while, he's not the best looking man on the planet, right? And here's the best one, gender shaming. But it gets even better. Look, kids, age shaming. Atari creep, let me tell you this. Thank you for the compliment, but there is no way I could age shame you because we're in the same age group. We're almost the same age. Kids, let that be a lesson to you. Life choices really matter. Now to something more serious. For those of you asking, yes, I am aware about Turbo Joe's comments. But as far as Turbo Joe, the only thing I'm going to say is this. Thank you, Turbo Joe, for your service. It's thanks to people like Turbo Joe that serve our country and make sacrifices And some of them make the ultimate sacrifice that we're able to engage in this kind of discourse, fun, and the little freedoms now that we enjoy here now on YouTube. But I will not dishonor any veteran, okay? Especially if they're saying that they're having a hard time. I'm just not going to speak on it. Please do not ask me to speak on anyone. I only address people that, actually say something to me. But in the case of Turbo Joe, I will not, other than to say thank you once again for your service, and God bless America. And no, you got it wrong. Tommy keeps to himself nowadays, and I've criticized his work, not him. I don't know him. But there's somebody I do know.
Is Relic Gamer. Forget about Tommy. The real obsessed person out there with this console is this man right here.
And here is the dynamic duo, Relic Gamer and the Atari Creep. Two middle-aged men that act like 14-year-old boys. They are boys that are friends, boyfriends. But let me tell you this, Relic Gamer, everybody's criticizing because it's unnatural how much he defends this console, some people say. He goes over the top. He goes above and beyond. He defends this console more than anybody out there. And, it's actually kind of creepy, right? Everybody was calling him all kinds of names, obsessed, this and that and the other. But you get to thinking, why would somebody do that? It's not because of his friendship with Tommy Tallarico, and if it was, he should reveal it as he's, promoting the console. The FTC is pretty clear on these rules. There's rules and there's laws. And I asked him, because I thought, well, if he's this adamant in defending everything, right? Because my major sin is to criticize the operations of the company, not anybody in it, mind you. Just the way they do their job. Sometimes I think it's kind of shitty. And since I crossed that line with him, I'm persona non grata, let's say. So since he was being so intense with his arguments, I asked him point blank, was he an investor? He told me no, right? So he was either lying to me or he's lying here. One of the two. My guess is that he was lying to me. Hey, and just asking, has anybody seen any disclaimers when he posts his stuff? Just want to know. He's one of the loudest voices out there, along with many others that are trying to convince people that they are the only ones that are right. So, hopefully he's got all those disclaimers out there, because there's a lot of guidelines. I'm not a lawyer, right? I'm not a lawyer, but, if somebody, were to notice something like that, I'm sure there'd be some sort of issue if you're a stockholder in a company and you're bullying your customers on streams. So here is Relic Gamer, the apparent investor, supporting his buddy in his homophobic slur video. Let's see here. LOL, love this. Gen X Gamer defending Tony and saying in the same breath, ignorant. That's hilarious. Gen Xer is late to the show and way out of touch with his subject. He's the only one that knows, by the way. He is like all the ladies. Okay. That gossip about stuff not related to him. Yeah, you know what? I would defend you if he would have threatened you to slap the shit out of you. And now he wants to play the victim, right? When he's the one attacking people. When he's the one making racially insensitive comments. When he's the one threatening violence. And he's trying to say he didn't know where Tony was from. Well, you interacted with Tony, so you know exactly what he's from. Tony has said his ethnicity many times. You didn't think he was from Russia. You didn't think he was from Ireland or Norway. Or did you think he was from Switzerland? You're full of shit.
I would have fucking strong words with him. I would talk to him like his fucking father and tell him to smarten up. And if it fucking went down to it, I'd smack the shit out of him. There you go. No mystery.
And here's Smash JT. Smash JT, let's read the comment. Let's see. Gen X Gamer's an interesting dude. I'm impressed with his ability to give no fucks, speaks his mind. He's able to curve that into matching the reality of what he's talking about. He might actually grow on his platform. He has potential for sure, but it takes like this one here is not it. Well, thank you for the compliments, Smash JT. But Wish, the only thing I'd be interested in here is asking you why you didn't address the threat of violence.
You're clearly making a threat here, dude.
Yes!
Again, why didn't you address the name of the video? Why are you not calling him out on the things that he said? This is the problem right here. If you agree about the Amico, then everything's okay.
And the rest of the investors that are here are all kiki-keying. How does Intellivision feel about that? See, they probably wouldn't listen to me because I'm a small channel, right? And again, what my sexuality is, I don't think matters to Intellivision.
And for those of you new investors, let me tell you how investing works. You have to invest in companies that make money, right? They need to make money. But if you are attacking your customers, which, by the way, own more products than you, that's the funny part, right? You attack the people that own more products than you, then the company might not be as profitable. If you agree with personal attacks of this kind, attacking people's sexuality, or, making insensitive racial comments, inciting violence, that's not good for business. It's not good for business at all.
Fuck anyone like you.
Right.
Fuck anyone who looks like you.
That's right!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No, I didn't fuck up at all.
Jeez. Well, you know what? Let me give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just didn't understand what this idiot was saying. And the story now they're spinning is that I'm crazy, right? There's something clearly, and I mean clearly, wrong here. When these people try to do this kind of shit, then try to pretend to be the victims. Go look at what they wrote. Go look at my Twitter. They've convinced themselves they're in the right. Guys, there's things that are right and wrong. Threatening violence on people is fucking wrong. It doesn't matter if you don't agree with them over a fucking toy. You can't be more mad than Intellivision at Tony. If he had done something illegal, I'm sure they would have sued his ass. So why are you guys more mad to the point of threatening violence on him? Why are you so mad to fucking bully people online because they don't agree with your takes? Bully the customers of Amico and Intellivision because we have criticism of the company to this fucking extreme? You guys have lost your moral compass. There's a lot more I can say, and dunk on specific people, but I'll just take care of the bullies right now. DeadX actually phrased it a lot better than I was thinking of saying it. So I'll just read his statement. I'm glad he left this here, even though, nobody really cares because of the responses he got. But let me read this. Being unaware is no excuse for being an unevolved D-bag. People say dumb things all the time, every day. But to say something dumb that leaves another person feeling like you are insulting them based on the color of the skin is one thing. So what do? You follow it up not only by insulting his orientation, which you have zero clue of, but you put it in the title of your video to drive your message home that you mean exactly what you say. If you say or do something that isn't right, you apologize. You don't follow it up with, I have gay friends, or I have a gay family member, so it's okay for me to say the things that I do. The best thing you can do now is apologize and learn from it. But I highly doubt that you can wrap the idea around your peanut-sized brain. I kind of apologize. Are you kidding me? You don't need to apologize to me or to Tony. After reading this, I realized that the only persons you should apologize to is your families for using gay as a put-down. You're just a sad human being, dude. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. New videos every weekend and whenever I feel like it. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Ring that bell.